From Martindale's Road to Briar Hall, the St. Michael School set that facility aglow when they held their Inter-House Sports Day. And the 200s is what we took in. We pick up the under-13 girls race with just over 100 meters to go, where Zuri Guy had already not only made up the stagger, but came off the bend in full command. She's focused, and we could see she meant business, arms pumping, tearing a bit, but still showing good form. She looked over her shoulder, almost stopping, not quite sure why, maybe thinking it was a done deal, but then she saw she had a few meters left and was able to finish in a time of 30.48 seconds ahead of Tiana Jones and Kezia Curtin. To the under-13 boys, and there was no denying who would be your winner. Like the previous run, he too staked claim of the race from early and just had to bring it home. Donning the yellow of Ann House, that's Brent Lashley. Chased down now by Raheem Jemot, but there was no catching him as he crosses in 27.79 seconds. Jemot hangs on for a time of 28.64 ahead of Victoria House teammate Malachi Massiah. Elizabeth House would dominate the under-15 girls race thanks to the duo of Sarama James and Jazara Innes. James taking a slight stumble off the turn, but Innes was in full and total control. I would say making all the running really in the latter stage of the race as she powers home in 27.87 seconds. James' second place time was 28.55, and in third from Ann House is Ciara Burrows in 29.17. Coming off the bend, the under-15s boys race was one I couldn't call just yet. But into the straight, the winner was straight to the front. All the others were seeing red. It's Mackay Brathwaite. He's still carrying his form. Coming through in 25.69 seconds. Easy does it. Head of Bodicea pair of Darren Skeet and Caden Brown. Remember, these are the 200s, and we're now to the under-17 girls. As Samara Olton came off the bend large and in charge. Just no stopping her at this stage as she comes through to lean in for a time of 27.70 seconds, just ahead of Takara Watson 27.85 and Michaela Blake 29.82. The under-17 boys was paced like fire. They came off the bed like freight trains into the final 100, and it was nail-biting to say the least. Who had that finishing speed? 30 to go, still too close to call, and then Ethan McConnell changed gears and was homeward bound, beating Ethan Hart and Xavier Knight into second and third. The times were 24.74, 26.42, and 26.79. Time for the big girls of the school to conquer their 200, and I must give it to them for all looking in form. Off the bend and with the slightly was a Zara Husbands, but this was far from over as here comes Chrisaria Ballantyne in the red as she actually led the entire field, who went into overdrive as Husbands started to fade. And your top three would actually be Ballantyne, Tanisha Arthur, and Gabrielle Pinder. Ooh, that was a sweet one. The winning time was 26.48 seconds. And to the big boys, the under-20s. One followed seemingly to injury, but it was still a ding-dong battle, but leading the pack with the hamstring strapped, but holding his own. Jaquan Pilgrim, remember this name for BSAC. A quick look over his shoulder as he then eases into the line ahead of Joshua Cullimore and Aiden Aline. Those times are 24.30, 24.59, and 25.07. It's time now for Coach Burnett to rally the Cougars for BSAC.